This is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all are having a good day. Hey, my day is just starting. Hey, what I'm doing today is I'm helping my neighbors with their lawn care. Yeah, this here is going to be a long day for me here. So I hope y'all stay with me because this video is going to be long because I'm putting in a lot of work here. What I'm doing is I'm mowing two neighbors' property. So it's going to take some time to get these properties all mowed up and looking good and everything. And it's hot out here too. So I hope y'all stay with me to the end till I get this all finished up. So it takes time to do these things and to make them look good. So y'all going to see me out here working with my Skag 32-inch stand-on mower. I'm going to try to get these properties all mowed down, but hey, it takes time. Even with that little machine, it helps out, but it's still a lot of work. You got to mow, going up and down and looking over the property, making sure that you didn't miss anything and scrags of grass here and there. So it takes time to do this to make stuff look good. And that's what I'm going to be doing today. So you see there, I had to pick up some paper that was all in the lawn there. So I got it up. I don't like to run over that paper, but sometimes you don't see it and it's in there and you have paper all over. Nah, you got to pick all that stuff up. You want to give a good, clean cut. You want it to look good when you get through with it. You want the customers to be happy. Well, hey, I want my neighbors to be happy because, hey, they right there. I don't want them saying that to me. Curtis, you didn't take care of my yard. What's wrong with it? Oh no, it's gonna be all looking good when I get through, guys. It's gonna be clean when I get through, cause they next door to me. I can't have my property over there. Oh no, we got to keep it looking good on this here side. We want it looking good, you know. Hey, I don't want my neighbors looking bad. I want them looking good over here. I'm gonna try to keep mine looking good and keep my neighbors all looking good, like that. So when I come home and I look over there, hey, it's looking good. Neighbors looking good. I'm looking good. So that's the way we want to keep it. You know, because I'm used to mowing a lot of properties in some neighborhoods that I would go in. The whole street would keep their neighborhood looking good. Everybody would get their lawns mowed the same day. And the whole community had a beautiful, nice, clean neighborhood. Of course, well, my neighbors, I ain't gonna get that. Now, when I first moved here back in the 90s, it was like the whole, everybody would mow their yards. They didn't have no lawn service. Basically, everybody would come out with a lawnmower and start mowing their own yards. But this came years later. Now, everybody wants lawn service. Nobody have time to mow no yard. They're looking for people to come mow it. They're like, listen, I ain't got time for that. No, it's too hot out there. Let somebody else deal with the heat. Hey guys, I know I'm feeling them. I don't want to deal with this heat. But I'm just going on and doing it. I'm going on and doing it. So I'm gonna try to help them. I like helping them, especially when you're nearby me. I want to keep that looking good. Because if I want to sell my house, then that's the first thing they're gonna look at, the neighborhood. If the neighborhood doesn't look good, then people, they're reluctant about buying a house. You know, because they're like, no, don't look like the neighbors keep their yard up. Like, nah. But if they keep it up, I notice the property will sell quicker. Because, it's showing some love. It's like, hey, they love their home. So you keep that property looking good and clean, house sells quick. Something like within a week. Now, if you got some neighbors that don't mow their yard and it's looking like a jungle next door, well, who wants to move next door to a jungle? Nobody. Nah. I've had customers where they would pay me to mow their neighbor's yard so that they could sell their property. And once they sell it, they say, let it go back to the jungle. I'm just doing this until I get this house sold. And I've seen it over and over and over. And I had a lawn that I was taking care of, and guy, I think it took like a month or two, but the guy paid me to go over it. Every time I would show up, he said he paid me to mow the front yard. He said, just go over there and mow that front yard. Time you show up, I want you to mow mine, and I want you to mow my neighbors. Every time. And that's what I did. Yeah, guys, that's what I did. I took care of that property until it sold for that customer. And hey, he was happy. And well, he paid for 2 cuts, his and his neighbors. It was a good customer. I hate to see him go, but hey, I understand. He got his property sold, so he was like happy. And sometimes you have to do what you have to do when you're ready to go. And a lot of times what homeowners will do when they're renting out their homes, they will put that into their rent for the customer, which is their tenant, to pay for the lawn service. They add that all into the rent because they want to make sure that they keep their property up and keep it looking good, because sometimes you don't know when you are renting out property if the renter, which is the tenant, is going to take care of the property the way you want it. So that's why I would get a lot of jobs where homeowners would hire me to take care of their properties for them, because they were like, nah, Curtis, nah, we got that all taken care of. We added it into the rent, so you don't have to worry about your money. We'll be paying you every month just like we pay the tenants pay us. So we're gonna make sure that you get your money, because we want you to be taken care of. We like the job that you're doing, so we're gonna keep you coming out to maintain this property for us. All right, guys. All right. Hey, let me see. Got a few minutes here. Hold on a minute. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, the trash done come by.
Say what?
The trash man, they done come by.
They already came?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to put it out early.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys, I'm back. Hey, I was just seeing what the neighbor wanted, and she was just informing me that someone will take care of me for doing the lawn. We always want to get taken care of for doing some work, especially in that lawn care work, dealing in that hot heat. We know, it's hot out there, so you don't want to be doing all that work and not getting taken care of. No. Guys, let me tell you, I've been there. I've done a lot of lawns, and some people didn't take care of Curtis, out there in that hot heat. I tell you, I lost a lot of time and hard effort and working in some lawns, and oh man, I was like, ugh. But it happens, and but I went on, I could tell y'all, oh man, I could do a whole video on that. I could do a day's video on that, telling y'all about some of the stuff I went through out here just doing lawn care. But I'm gonna save that for another time. I'm gonna save it for another time for y'all, and I will be letting y'all know about that, because I got a lot of lawn care stories I can tell you. Stuff I went through. I don't miss some of that. I don't miss it because you don't know. I know. You just don't know. I mean, that's just like I was saying, when tenants have renters and, me doing lawn care, you don't know what the customer's going to do. I mean, hopefully they'll be good customers, and sometimes they're not good customers. They'll start out good and they'll turn bad, not paying you, not taking care of you. You got to call them. You got to run behind them. I don't have time for that. It's hot out here. And when I show up and it's hot, I want my money. I don't have time to be calling you, running behind you for my money. You know, it's hot out here. Oh, y'all know it had a commercial. I think it was last year or something that I was looking where they had something. I think it was something. I don't know what that commercial was. It was like with a cash app, and the guy was on his lawnmower following his people, and he was like, I think his wife said, "Did you pay the lawn guy?" And the guy was running behind him on his lawnmower trying to get paid. I was like, ain't that the truth? Trying to get paid. They're like, listen, I take cash app, I take whatever you have, just get me paid. You know, because I mean, hey, guy work out there. You know, you see these properties and you know that's some hard work, but there's some headaches with it because you can do a good job and not get paid. You know, and that's hard. I mean, is it bad enough people be trying to get you to work for nothing? I mean, come on. You be done burn up your gas and using your equipment, wearing out your mower, and then some gonna want to pay you. And then some of them even got the nerve to tell you what your price should be to do this. I'm like, you didn't spend no $10,000 for no more. You're not spending all the money for that insurance. I'm spending the money. I'm buying the trucks. You know, I'm paying for all the insurance, but you're going to tell me what I should be charging. I'll tell you about the other guy. You know, I'm just looking now at my phone. I'm looking at a text. A lady, I quoted her for this property. I quoted her $80, you know, for coming out. And the property is overgrown. And she texts me back talking about, oh, what the other guy was charging $50 to come out and mow her property. And I was like, why did this guy quit? Because what happened was the distance. I know where the property's at, but you got to drive over there. And these are large properties. And what she don't know is that I've cut properties over in that area and I got it already mapped out. I got to charge for my time and coming over there. I would be the only property that I have over there. And I'm like, no, I'm not driving over there for that. I'm not. Where's the other guy? And she told me she told me that it would take them 20 minutes. It was two guys and they had a big old commercial mower and it takes them 20 minutes to cut the yard. So if it takes you 20 minutes to cut that yard, you got to drive there with your mower and a trailer and a big old commercial mower. So it's $20. So 20 minutes, what I want to say. And you got a guy helping you and you're only getting $50. I'm like, you eating up your cost. You're going to burn up more in fuel with that truck and your helper than what you're going to make in that 20 minutes. No. You see, like, I'm mowing my neighbor's yard. I'm taking care of that. Now, I didn't have to run the truck. All I had to do was take the mower out and mow their yard. Now, I got to put fuel in the mower. That's going to cost me. Now, if I fill that mower there, that skag, and I think to fill that thing up, I'm looking at about 30, because I don't run nothing but super in my equipment. That's super unleaded, and that can run me about $30 to fill that up. But it'll last now. It ain't gonna last long, that fuel, because you know you running that mower trying to mow that grass down. If the grass is real high, then that makes it burn more fuel. It ain't like just running over it and it's a one time mow. You mow it over it. Now sometimes you got to go over that stuff a few times because the grass lay down. You got to look at it and everything. But it's a lot of cost, guys. It's a lot of overhead in there. It's a lot of overhead. Having equipment to do the lawn care, having, you know, trailers and all of that, and insurance and all this. So you got to have that figured out, you know. And a lot of times, you know, I see guys, they thinking they make a lot of money, and yeah, it seems like that, but you got to factor in it's a seasonal base. If it rain and if it's a drought, you're not mowing, you're not making money. If you're not getting up every day mowing and ain't making no money, that mower don't do me no good just sitting around. You have to have that mower running every day. And I had it running every day last year. Now, it doesn't matter to me. The mower is paid for. It paid for itself when I bought it. I think when did I get that? Or I bought that more. When did I get that? Man, 2021. Yeah, but it paid for itself within I think I paid for that more within a month. Cause I had so many lawns I was doing back then. So it was, all my equipment that I purchased when I was doing lawn care full time, it paid for itself. That's the reason why I would buy the mowers, because they pay for themselves. I mean, I could buy more and it pay for itself in a week. Because I had that many customers. I had that much income coming in. So it wasn't no problem in getting more. I mean, I'll drop $10,000 like it ain't nothing, because I'm making $10,000, quick. That's when you got a good business. But it took years to build it up to that. I mean, it wasn't like I just started it. It was like that. No, it takes time, and that's having some good paying customers. Customers that pay on time, and customers that will stop you and say, "Hey, can you mow my yard?" And I'm like, "Where is it?" And I look at it and I'm like, "I tell you what, at the end of the day, I'll be right back. I'll be back." And you quote them a price. Sometimes I get some people $150, $200 to mow their lawn because it's overgrown and it's hot out there. You gotta charge more. Take it or leave it. Guy, "Hey, can you mow my man? That thing, you got a jungle over there, man. That's gonna take some time and fuel and all." And oh well, that's rather high. Do you listen, man? Listen, I'm not gonna waste time for you to go shopping and to get back with me. Either you want to do something today or not. That's the way I would handle it, guys. Either you want to do something today, I can't guarantee you. I'm not gonna wait around for you to call me. You stop me. If you want to get this done today, then I'm here today. We can get it done today. I gave you a price. I'm not going to be coming back tomorrow, next week, or no time. I'm very busy. I got a busy schedule. So if you want to get lawn service, this is the price right now. Do you want me to do it today or not? Don't call me. I'm not going to be available tomorrow. I got a big list. Look, I'm not hurting for no lawns. So here's your price. Do you want it? And yeah, pay me $200 or $300 right then and there. I got a busy schedule. And guys, I would have my schedule. I get people say, how many lawns do you have on your list today? I told the guy, I said, well, listen, I got these yards right here on my list today. He said, how much will you make today? I said, right now, I'm booked. I'll make about $500 to $600. I tell you what, I want you to do. I'll pay you $500 to cut all these lots right here today, right now. You want me to do this? You want me to cut this lot over here that you have right here, these two lots right here. Yeah, I need it because I'm having a party picnic for my company this week, and I need this done, and my guy can't be here. He says, okay, I'll pay you. Okay, so he paid me. And all I did was got my phone, made a few calls and informed the customer I'm gonna be a little late. I don't know if I'm gonna make it today, so I don't know if I finish up early. I'm caught into a situation, but if I finish up early, then I may make it on time. I won't be. I'll be there tomorrow. So you make money like that. I mean, you never know if you stay out there long enough, you're gonna get some good paying customers. And I mean, hey, like that old saying, a bird at hand is better than a bird in the bush. You got to go get it when you can get it. And that's what I would do. Go and get it, guys. I mean, stay at it at all times. Even though, like I say, it's hot out there. You don't want to hurt yourself. But when you have an opportunity to do something, you go and do it. You just go do it. I mean, and be thankful for the opportunity, because you may not have that opportunity the next day. It's gone. And that's me. People will call me all the time for lawn service and all. And sometimes, I don't bother with them, because sometimes a lot of them are shams. Oh, can you come on my yard today? No. And then you go over there and nah. And I was reading in the comments there, some people saying I should sub some of these calls out. Listen, guys, I don't want to sub anything out because I don't know when somebody called me. I don't know how real they are. Sometimes, like I say, they call, but I don't know. I haven't checked it out, and I won't waste nobody time unless I know that there's a sure deal. So I'm not trying to sub anything out, have somebody work. There's just more headaches. Nah. Because if you do that, you got to make sure that the person that you sub out to have insurance. Because you're responsible if you sub something out and they go over there and they tear up somebody's property, and they rent and say, "Well, I called you. Why were they there? I thought you were doing this." You're like, no. So I don't sub anything out because you get in a lot of trouble with that. I ain't looking to get sued by trying to make $1. So I don't need it. No, but that's the things you have to be educated about. If you're not doing it when the customer calls, you got to inform the customer that you're not doing it, that you're subbing it out. So-and-so is going to be doing that. And, if there's any problems, to notify you. Because you got to know that when you do that, you got to have insurance. So if they don't have no insurance, they're not bonded and certified bond and have the insurance to take care of something, job, anything. Tear up somebody's home and they're going to be looking at you. You don't want nobody looking at you for subbing nothing out. So it's always best to just do stuff yourself, and you alleviate headaches. You don't want no headaches out there. Sometimes, it might work out, but you better make sure that you have the insurance, and whoever you subbing with, they have insurance. You have to factor that in. Oh man. I have to, and you got to stay on top of stuff when you're doing it. Stay on top of it. It ain't nothing. I've been doing this a long time. I said way back in the 90s. I done seen all kinds of stuff happen out here. And, you got to, people try to give you some wooden nickels and stuff. You like, what am I do with that? I can't spend that. I can't cash that wooden nickels. No, I need some of the real nickels. Yo, guys. You got to look at if the checks fake, all kinds of fakeness out here. You have to stay alert at all times in dealing with good customers, and especially new customers. You don't know them. They don't know you. You don't know them, and you got to be aware of them. You're taking a chance. This is a chance. Each time you go out and you get a new customer, you don't know where this guy been or a lady, where they been and what they may do. They got all kinds of scammers and stuff out here. You have to be on a scam alert at all times. It's like with my phone. It says scam all day long. So you got to be alert at all times. I've had calls for lawn services, scams, telling me about stuff and then asking me about a bank account like they gonna pay and what you did. I'm not gonna give you no information on me to pay me. I don't know you. Well, I need to meet you. I need to see what's up. Just gonna tell me. No, man, I need to know. Don't play that. It's all kinds of stuff with a computer and YouTube and people looking at videos and all kinds of scammers get all kinds of ideas to try to get some money or rip somebody off. You got to stay alert at all times. You don't take nothing for granted that, it's no. So guys, I just share some information with you, and I hope y'all take that information and use it, and be careful out there. If you're doing business, you don't know and you're not sure, you should get somebody to help you. If you're not sure about something, a lot of times I would check out a lot of stuff, guys. People call me up and ask me about mowing some property. I'm like, what's this address? They'll tell me, I just moved in a house, I just bought it. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So then I'll go and I'll do a search, and I'm like, there's no house been sold over here. You ain't bought it. Either you are renting this house, or who's the owner? You tell me you're the owner. I'm like, you're not the owner. It doesn't say anything, no new name. This has not transferred. No, this house has not been sold. So I'm like, no, I'm not interested in it. I don't want it. I don't want it. You need to find somebody else. All kinds of little scam tricks. I'm like, that's just, I mean, you'll lose a lot of time and money. All kinds of things. I know. I mean, with the internet, they can be anywhere in any country. Transpire with a phone and all of this, man, come on. Yo, guys, I get scared. I mean, with these phones and robot calls and this AI and oh man, there's all kinds of scamming stuff out here. So you got to be careful at all times because you don't know what's what nowadays. I mean, people use the equipment to do all kinds of stuff to scam people out of money and all. And oh man, me doing the lawn service, I always like to meet with the customer if possible. I can meet with them and we can schedule an arrangement for his payment and all, because I mean it's just scary. Scary. You can't be taking no chances nowadays. I mean, working out here in this hot heat, I'm like, no. I'd rather do lawn service, for people that I know, I'm familiar with them and where they live and the address is legit. Because you get a lot of stuff, a lot of bogus stuff out here. So you don't want to take no chances in working, especially in this hot heat, and somebody not paying you. Oh, no. And you done got scammed. Oh, no. No. You just got to stay alert at all times. It's hard. That makes it hard because you don't know anymore. With all of these new technology, computers and software, and oh man, these people, man, I tell you, you got to be careful, guys. You got to be careful. Stay alert at all times. Educate yourself on everything because you just don't know. People be friendly and all. No, you don't. Oh no, you don't want to be out there. Slipping, as they say, slipping. They want to catch you slipping and take advantage of you. You don't want that. So you got to stay alert at all times in what you're doing, especially nowadays. It ain't like back in the days when I was back in the 90s and the early part of the 2000s. It's totally different now. Totally different. I tell you, you don't take no chances out here nowadays. You gotta stay focused on your surroundings. Pay attention when you're going in a store. Pay attention when you're driving. Come on, when you're parking your car. Oh man, because I'm gonna tell y'all, I've had customers go to the bank and somebody was watching them. And they came out the bank and then they left and went to the grocery store and they had left some money in the car. When they came back out, the car was broken into and the people got the money. So they were watching them when they went to the bank and came out. They got not paying attention, slipping. You just got this. Why you gonna leave the money in the car when you should have been taking that with you? Well, they might have got you while you was in there, but you don't know. You got to make sure that you pay attention at all times. Your surrounding, everything. Don't take nothing for granted because it's quiet. It look like ain't nothing around. It's something around somewhere, and it might get you. So you got to stay alert at all times, guys. I'm telling you, doing this lawn care stuff. Oh man, you always want to pay attention, cause it ain't like it used to be in the old days. It's not. We in the I don't know what's going on out here. But I know a lot of y'all look at my videos and I appreciate that, but I just dropped some information on y'all and I hope y'all enjoy the information that I've been sharing with you. I wish y'all the best in whatever you do. My heart goes out to you. I really do. I love to see people do good, but I don't like to hear bad things happening to people. You done got. Oh man, that's not a good feeling. that's what led me to make the decision that I wanted to just retire early, because I was like, man, forget this. I'm tired of worrying about somebody stealing my equipment, stealing my trailer, and equipment and all. I'm like, man, come on, But I pushed on. I was hurt at the time, but I got over it. Well, I say I got over it. I ain't never got over that. There's some things you just don't get over, but you don't want it to happen to nobody else. So you got to be alert at all times. So that's why, I'll tell you, be alert at all times and be cautious. So because they out there, man, they everywhere. So you want to take care of your stuff. I mean, I don't want to see. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nobody getting got, but they get got every day. It happens. So you got to be careful. I mean, guys, I've seen homes that I used to cut. Squatters had taken over a home, and what happened was the squatter had taken over his home. Luckily, I didn't call me to cut it. Thank God I wasn't the one to cut it. But the guy had came from another little town and had murdered some people. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, man, it's on the news. I used to cut that property. I'm like, man, that's scary. That is scary. So I'm like, man, luckily they caught him though. Because had they not caught him, and I mean, I think the guy had stayed there for like 6 months of squatters. But lucky they had caught him. But ain't no telling. He might have been, if they wouldn't have caught him, he could have been still on the run and murdered some more people. Man, look at here. That's why I'm just telling y'all. I feel like just sharing some information with y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy all the information that I try to share with y'all in these videos. And doing lawn care. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared. Just pay attention to where you are and your surroundings, and just do that, and you'll be all right. But you got to pay attention. Keep everything locked up. If something don't quite look good to you, then move on away from it. Move on. Just move on. Then that's the saying. You followed your first mind. You didn't take no chances. But you gotta follow your first mind. If you don't feel good about it, then just don't do it. Stay away from it, and things will work out for you. So and that's the thing with this. It's dangerous out here, guys. I want y'all to know it is very dangerous out here. So don't get caught slipping by not paying attention. You got to pay attention every day. I mean, no matter where you go, like I was mentioning earlier there, going to the store, going to the bank, wherever you go, whatever you're doing, in any type of outing, you got to pay attention, because it's all kinds of scammers out here nowadays. It's like, man, you just, oh God, no, I just, so much I could tell y'all. But I hope y'all enjoy the information. I hope you've been enjoying the information that I've been sharing with you while I'm in mowing this here property and trying to get it all cleaned up and everything here. But now I'm going to stop talking for a little while and probably just throw a little, I'm going to add a little music in on this here. I'm going to see if I can find some good beats and add that onto it. Like I told y'all, it was going to be a long video because there's a lot of work. I'm mowing 2 properties and I'm trying to share it in the video. 2 property mow here. And it was gonna be long, so detail me doing this lawn. But I'm gonna get out of here for now, and I'm gonna see if I can get a little music here, and hope I didn't talk y'all head off here. But leave me some comments if you enjoy me dropping the music. I mean, not the music, the information that I've been sharing with you. Leave me some comments if you enjoy that. But I'm gonna get out of here for now. Y'all stay tuned now. Don't leave the video. I got a little bit more here. I got a little bit more work to do. So stay with me now until I get it all done. We're getting close. We're getting close here. Okay? We're getting close. All right.